Hello there, Cholera bringing you set 2 of Flash versus Much in the round of 8 of the World Cyber Games Korean qualifiers. First game was very back and forth. Much went for a crazy, stinky Gorgonzola cheese inside of Flash's base, failed in that. Then Flash didn't manage to kill Much off. Much then pushed Flash to the limit once again with his Zealot Rush, and then Flash contained Much and finally destroyed Much at the end when when Much went for this crazy all-in rush against Flash and failed. So we are moving into game 2 with Flash having a lead here. This is the map Troy, which I really love, as of course you guys know. I'm also beginning to like Plasma, which is played for the NSL. I've actually been playing a lot of games on Plasma, and shout out to Diablo X, I believe that was the player I was playing with on SC2GG. He defeated me using Scouts only in a Protoss vs Zerg on Plasma, so yeah, I actually beat him the game before when he was going Scouts only, but that's a little bit humiliating for me, but it's something he can be proud of. Here we are seeing Much in red at the 5 o'clock, Flash in yellow at the 7 o'clock position. And it'll be interesting to see if both players go for some kind of one-base strategy here. I think going for that natural expansion on Troy is much more difficult and much more dangerous than it is on a normal map, because you do have those assimilators in the middle that can be broken down. I think it's actually a little more dangerous for the Protoss player to go for a fast expand than for the Terran player, because the Terran player can do something like a FD build or a 2-factory build and kill them off. And what is this? A giant battle between Flash's siege tanks, spider mines, and Much's Dragoons. Very well drawn. Yeah. Flash going for the 12 racks, 12 refinery, and Much going for gateway simulator, so no ultra fast expand from either player, of course. And whoa, those are Luxury and Yarnak in the past. Maybe there'll be future Luxury and Yarnak identical twins watching StarCraft in the crowds. Yeah, so I have to say though, this World Cyber Game round of 8 is full of huge names, and I've been enjoying it so far. If you guys want to check out the first game that was played, go to Clazart's account. He casted Best versus Jadong, and I casted Much versus Flash. Well, I'm casting it, and of course I just casted Luxury versus Mind. So definitely a lot of huge names here in the StarCraft world, all trying to represent Korea, and I fear the foreigners who are going to have to play them, to be honest. Flash looks like he might be going for a fast expand, actually. He stopped mining gas. Not going for any kind of scout, though, and this is, as some people have said, this is Flash's weakness in the early game. He doesn't go for that SCV scout. He's so bent on improving his economy that he doesn't send it out until very late, and hence he's often doesn't even get the scout into the opponent's base. And it is a big problem. Although this time Much is unlucky. He won't be scouting Flash until probably the last location he goes to. And he's going for the range at the core, so we'll see if he decides to go for some kind of Dragoon push here, or if he decides to go range goons into expansion. And Flash looks like he's going to be scouting in the wrong direction also. Zealot coming in, actually, from Much, and this will go to the right direction, but I think Flash's micro with his Marines is going to be good enough to prevent this Zealot from doing any damage here. And yeah, Flash now retreating with his Marines. Whoa, one Marine taking 2 hits there. Flash, of course, should have really good Marine micro, so he should be able to take care of this. Much has seen, though, that Flash has gotten 1 factory with the machine shop, so probably going for an FD build into command center. And Flash is not going to get into the scout, not going to scout into Much's base, of course. Can't speak for some reason. Much is going to block with that Dragoon. And we haven't seen any tech yet for Much. I wonder if he is going for some kind of cheese. And it looks like he is going for a robotics facility here. So I'm not going to call it cheese, but I guess he could be going for a Reaver drop here. That could be very effective against Flash. Although what we have been seeing often is a DT drop against fast expanding Terrans. And I think that is possibly the best counter against a Terran fast expand in terms of rushes. So we'll see if he decides to put that Citadel down, or if he's going to go for the standard Reaver drop. And now Flash does have that first tank out. He probably is going to be building that command center very soon, floating the factors out too, to spot for the tank. And we'll see if Flash decides to push a little into Much's base, put some pressure on Much, and he might do just that. He's seen only 1 Dragoon so far, and so he perhaps, he's definitely going to guess that Much is going for some kind of tech build. Although he's not sure, I don't think he's sure yet what tech it is, but it generally is going to involve shuttles. Unless there's a straight DT rush, which is kind of rare nowadays. Actually, we don't see a lot of straight DT rushes in today's StarCraft, Protoss vs Terran. Generally, they do come with the dropship, with the shuttle rather. And big shout out to Peanut once again. Peanut in Korea has been doing incredible stuff for SC2GG and for esports in general. Meeting with a lot of expatriate foreigners there, and also with a lot of Korean people who are involved in pro gaming, like Daniel Lee, the former coach of Istro, and perhaps even I don't know, going to try to get SC2GG more connected with them, and maybe even organize some kind of partnership. That would be so exciting. I really, really wish I could afford the money and the time to go to Korea someday. Someday soon, you know, before before StarCraft 2 comes out or something like that. But unfortunately, I don't think that will be the case. Flash now looks like he's actually, I don't know where his natural expansion is. He might be going for a 2-factory push here, actually, and he's getting some upgrade at his academy. So Flash has gone mad here. He's going for a Medic Marine Rush. This is crazy. Unless I'm just hallucinating. No, he's going for a Medic Marine Rush. So Flash going for a Medic Marine timing rush here against Much. Really interesting. And Much has not gone for the Reavers, I don't think. He's gone for the quick observers into expansion, unlike what I thought. So Much might be in trouble here, although he is going to be able to spot the mines. And I don't know if this is such a good idea. This is a very, very strange build here from Flash. It's a very awkward build. It's hard to pull off, and it involves, you have to have impeccable timing. Now Much knows what's going on. Of course, the goal is to get your Medic Marines up and attacking before the Protoss player really has a high number of Dragoons. And Medic Marines are good against a couple of Dragoons, but not like this. I mean, Much is doing excellent, absolutely excellent micro against the tanks and the Medic Marines here, and Flash is falling apart here. His forces are getting decimated by just a couple of Dragoons retreating back to the base, and I don't think this was a smart idea at all. I think if Flash had gone for a standard 2-factory build, oh, that mine could make the difference, though. The mine exploding, taking 2 Dragoons with it, so forget what I'm saying. But I think Flash should just gone for a standard 2-factory build. This is mystifying me that he's going for this Medic Marine build. Perhaps he just wants to show off his variety, his capabilities in terms of the diversity of his builds. But now he does have Much pinned in a little bit here in his natural expansion. But he could have done this with Vultures, I think. Pretty much just the same, pretty much just as effective. But now a Reaver comes, so this is terrible for Flash. Much was not going for DTs. Had he been going for DTs, the Medic Marines would have been better, because, of course, you have the Academy for detection, and Flash has lost the Medic Marine Rush. Complete failure there, and now Much is way in the lead once again. Let's see if he blows it away like he did last game when he almost killed off Flash when Flash went for Medic Marines. This is really, really strange from Flash. Honestly, I haven't seen any other Terran player other than Boxer go for Medic Marines more than once in a series, and Boxer did it completely willingly because he had a build for it. I don't think it was a good build, but he had a build for Medic Marines, and Flash evidently has a build for Medic Marines. This time, he was not forced into it. He's going for it anyway. Now comes Flash trying to build a bunker, Much trying to pick the bunker off, but looks like Flash will hold here with that one tank. And now Much loading up the Reaver, and he could do a lot of damage once again to these Medic Marines. That's what Reavers are so good at. A Reaver taking one hit, though. The Reaver will get a Scarab off on the tank. Looks like it gets off Scarab, and it manages to kill off the tank. Here comes the Reaver getting another hit on the tank, and oh man, 2 Reavers, that's what it was. 2 Reaver shots killing off everything there, and Flash GG's knowing his Medic Marine Rush has failed. And wow, this is a really surprising result, I have to say. I did not expect that to happen. And okay, since there's a little time left in this video, I am going to announce my 2nd Olympic medal, the silver medal, for the most fans who've contacted me and who've told me their lovely life stories. And the silver medal goes to Canada! Dun 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 dun. Okay, so big thanks first off to the head of SC2G.com, the owner and the founder, Radival, who is from Canada. Shout out to Hithran and Xiao Yuhui, who are also from Canada generically. Shout out to all my Montreal fans. I think per city, Montreal might have the most fans of mine out of any city in the world. It's crazy. FHS Drac, Methic Toss, Neo Jimmy 6, and Nodfire, and Elam 8972, all from Montreal, and I think there were a couple others too. And Ontario has a lot of fans also. Searflow 26, DJ Elliott, Kisama, Wormspawn, Boxiness, Vert3x44, and a couple from Newfoundland, Influenza91 from Vancouver, Rycage Ryu, and Antitung, and Calgary, Peter124, and Incy Seds. So in terms of the number of people who have contacted me and said hello, Canada wins second place. Sweden, of course, won first place. With a tiny population, it has had so many fans of my videos. There were at least 10 of them I didn't mention in my last game where I gave them the gold medal. So sorry about that, guys, but hope you forgive me and keep watching. Thank you very much, and enjoy watching from Canada.